Welcome to the Historical Fiction Book Summary Vault. We bring history to life through exciting novels.
Born in Exile book summary by George Gissing. Born in Exile tells the story of Godwin Peak, a young man from a wealthy family who feels trapped by his social class and the expectations that come with it. The story starts with Godwin living in London, where he struggles to find meaning and purpose beyond his inherited wealth. Godwin meets a woman named Norah, who comes from a different background. Their relationship opens his eyes to the limitations of his sheltered life. He decides to leave London and live more simply, seeking freedom from the rigid rules of high society. As Godwin moves away from his old life, he faces challenges adjusting to a new way of living. He takes up teaching and tries to connect with people outside his social circle. Along the way, he wrestles with feelings of guilt for abandoning his family and doubts about whether he can truly escape his past. The story deepens when Godwin's father falls ill. Godwin returns home but finds himself caught between duty and desire for independence. His interactions with family members reveal tensions about class and expectations. At one point, Godwin's sister criticizes him for rejecting their status, showing how deeply rooted these social divisions are. Godwin also meets other characters who influence his journey. There's Mr. Randall, a man who represents the practical side of life Godwin wants to embrace, and Miss Fawcett, who challenges him intellectually and emotionally. These relationships push Godwin to think about what kind of person he wants to be. A turning point comes when Godwin faces financial difficulties after leaving his inheritance behind. He must rely on his own efforts to make a living, which tests his resolve and forces him to grow more self-reliant. This struggle is shown through scenes where Godwin teaches children in modest schools and experiences everyday hardships. The climax happens when Godwin must decide whether to return permanently to his family's world or continue on his path of independence. He realizes that true freedom means accepting responsibility for himself rather than escaping from others. In the end, Godwin chooses a middle ground. He reconnects with some family members but keeps the values he developed during his time away. The story closes with him finding peace in balancing personal freedom with social ties. George Gissing's Born in Exile paints a vivid picture of Victorian society's class struggles through Godwin's personal journey. The novel shows how difficult it is to break free from social expectations, but also suggests that change is possible through self-awareness and effort. If you enjoy stories about characters challenging their place in society and searching for identity, this book offers a thoughtful look at those themes through detailed character interactions and realistic conflicts. Supporting authors by buying their books helps keep such stories alive, so consider picking up Born in Exile if this summary sparked your interest. Feel free to share your thoughts or recommend other books you'd like summarized in the comments below.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this summary, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more book content.